Hi everyone, this is Chauncey, and I'll be walking you through my final mockups for the Keep Going First Day Employee Dashboard. In this reflection, I'll talk about the design decisions that I made across each screen, what came easily to me, and the challenges I faced, and what I learned through this process. I started here with the login page. I decided to give it a subtle photo background to create a calm, focused first impression for the user. The logo and login area are centered to keep the experience simple and intuitive, especially since this will be the first screen a customer service rep interacts with daily. My goal here was to avoid distractions and keep things minimal while still introducing the brand visually. Now, moving over to the dashboard, I did realize that the graphs from my wireframes didn't make much sense from a usability standpoint. I reworked the layout to include more meaningful data, which would be a sales projection dashboard versus last month, the rep's daily schedule, KPIs, and a section promoting a new product with brief upselling messaging. This design really made the dashboard more useful and actionable, allowing reps to see their key performance data and daily priorities in one place. Moving over to our orders page, I focused here on improving the navigation and clarity. This page does list all of the orders and includes tabs for viewing all open and completed orders. I also added the filtering here so that users can sort alphabetically or by date. At the very top here, there are two banner sections that act like notifications. They display urgent activity that needs the rep's attention, which is why the word here appears in bold. It gives a visual cue where immediate action is required. When a rep clicks on here or the customer's name, they're taken over to the order details page. Here I wanted to make sure reps had everything they needed in one view. They can edit customers' information, print the order for cases where it needs to be mailed, send over an email, call the customer, cancel the order, or start a claim. This design reduces unnecessary navigation and keeps all the major actions within easy reach. The claim form follows naturally after that. When the user clicks Start a Claim, from the order details page, the form automatically pulls in the customer's information to maintain the consistency and save the time. The rep can also use the search bar here at the top and click Add Claim so that this information will populate. Once the customer's data appears, the rep simply checks off the boxes to fill the claim and then chooses either Submit or Save and Start New. This flow keeps the process efficient, intuitive, and consistent with the rest of the dashboard. Throughout this phase, one of my biggest strengths was maintaining consistency and structure and spacing. I did pay attention to the alignment, typography, and white space so that each page felt cohesive and part of a unified system. Seeing how the full flow came together from the login to the claim form was really rewarding because it now feels like a complete functioning product. My biggest challenge was probably balancing the color contrast. The bold color palette was great for brand identity, but I did have to tone it down so it didn't feel visually heavy. I wanted each screen to feel just clean, professional, easy to scan, especially since this interface will be used frequently by a customer service rep. And I get it because I work as a customer service rep. Adjusting the saturation and spacing helped me achieve that balance without losing the brand's personality. What I did learn most from this process is how small, thoughtful changes can make a big impact. Even subtle adjustments in the hierarchy or layout can improve readability and flow. I also learned to approach the design decision with purpose, thinking about how it supports the user's goals and fits within a larger system. This project has helped me grow more confident in refining not just how things look, but how they function together as a complete user experience.